Now it's time for 2K TV Interactive. What are the most threes I've made in the season?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Penny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there. Oh! Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. Great center matchup tonight. Shaq, I know you've been waiting all day to watch this one. One of the best low-post players of all time in yourself. Give us your thoughts on why the stretch five has become so popular.
Well, in a lot of offenses these days, floor spacing is key. You see a lot of bigs practicing shooting the three more.
Yeah, even a younger center, if you think of Towns and Cousins and Embiid, how powerful they are, they love to stay on that perimeter and shoot that three ball. So it's hard to stay on the floor right now if you can't shoot it.
Yes, you came into the league at the right time. Good. You have a hard time getting off the bench these days, Shaq, because you.
Oh, that doesn't sound like it.
Did you find that amusing?
You hurt my feelings, Ernie.
Did you hurt? Come on. Give me a big.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. They're just off a road trip, and the Wizards are looking to settle back here at home and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at one apiece.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, John Wall was the number one overall pick in 2010, but he still thinks he's got a lot left to prove. Now, a bone spur in his knee held him back for several years. He's gotten the surgery now, and he says some people get their success early. Some get theirs late. I feel like my time is just beginning. Kevin?
Certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. And with the long season ahead, for the best teams, Chris, you get the feeling they wish the playoffs could start tomorrow.
Yeah, didn't we see that with Golden State last year? It looked like they were a little bored during the season.
Right.
But what happens during the playoff season? That's why we call it two different seasons. At an elite level, Kevin. Everything you do is geared toward the championship. Everything you do. So that's why it's so fun watching.
Golden State showed that, of course, last year. Nuggets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are Thomas and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. And it's Porter at the free throw. Now here's Beal, following the miss by Jokic. Beal finds Morris. Six on the shot clock. Wall draws the double. And Howard with the stop.
Always have to be around John Wall because you never know when he's going to start it up.
Jokic, and off the left side of the rim.
He'll take that. The 9-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
That's all you want. Shot to get yourself in the rim.
Here's Howard. Can't get that one. Good defense by Jokic. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That's good. Pass to Morris. The kick out to Wall.
Too strong.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. This is the Porter. Back to Thomas. Nuggets. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's the 3. No good. Shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful, completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
Had a hard time forcing turnovers, and then on the other end, made quite a number of mistakes themselves. Even better, really has an impact on that shot.
As to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Side Wall. Out to Morris. Drops in the tray. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot.
Gets Wall. Jokic. And a kind roll that time off the rim.
Long stretches in this game. You want to get early.
Wing, Porter. In with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
How to execute it, and they did that flawless. Also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Steady effort.
Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Millsap, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. Foul goes against Washington. The Nuggets shooting there. And that one falls for Paul Millsap. And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta, Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court, and obviously one heck of a player.
No free throws good for Millsap.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Good on that one. And Dwight Howard this past offseason on the move, Greg, once again.
And Howard traded from Charlotte to Brooklyn after bought out by Brooklyn, making him a free agent. Hopped from team to team the last few years, and you wonder if he'll find a place to finish out his career.
He's off on the second.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. Nightly double-double.
Thomas kicks to Jokic in the corner. It's Harris. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Wall. And the officials call up for a 3-second violation. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago. They've got the #1 record in the conference. Find out their competition. And checking out Washington. Game and a half out. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Thomas dishes to Porter. Over Porter. And there's Porter on the assist by Thomas.
And just great elevation. Rise and fire over the top of the defense.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. And for Isaiah Thomas going into free agency, what he thought might be a big payday opportunity was anything but that.
Years ago, he was talking about backing up the Brinks truck. Had to take a deal to prove. Had a tumultuous past few years, but this deal could work out for the team if he back to form.
Torrey Craig comes in for Porter, and it's Will Barton in for Harris. And here's Wall outside and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Bradley Beal. Averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. So much, but his ability to lead the way, probably his best attribute. Look at that. So many ways. You got to give it up.
Thomas finds Jokic. Millsap left side. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The kick out to Barton. Left Jokic. Outside Thomas. Morris with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Beal's shot is good.
I like watching Bill go to town inside. He has a great understanding for how to score close to the bucket.
Now here's Thomas. Last time, 14 points for him.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. Lots of falling.
By 5. Ball passes to Porter. He kicks to Howard. And it's Wall in the corner. To shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean,
he had shots to drop. Barton, no luck. Shooting is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range. Sam grabs the miss. Got 6 rebounds in the game. Jokic in with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
6 to 4. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Howard, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
How about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
You know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
He's confident right from the opening tip.
Thomas making his last shot. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 again. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018. A top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
First one falls for him. And Beal just turned 25. Have we seen his best, or do you think he can take his game to even another level?
I think the key is going to be him staying healthy. Injuries have kind of plagued him early in his career. With health, he'll be able to refine his game and fortify his defense and expand that offensive repertoire.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now, when Bill is healthy, he's a force on the court. He's a fantastic shooter with the lightning quick.
7-foot shot. Vanderbilt. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And a wide open shot from Green. And again, Washington, no good.
And already they staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the back.
And it's good for 2. It's a 7-point Nugget lead.
The feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Rivers finds Beal, and here's Oubre. Rivers inside. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Passes to Thomas. Back to Jokic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jokic has got 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off a 6.
Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 7. Beal, the pass to Green. Green's got his first points in this one.
Gotta admire the presence of Miles.
Thomas. Howard against Jokic. It's inside. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off him. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking apart with their passing.
Wizards trail by 7. Now Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Beal. Howard dishes to Rivers. 5 on the clock. Oubre kicks to Rivers. Shoots over Barton. And Washington again with the bucket. 7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thomas outside. Points in the game.
Just to get in position. Quick shot release. IT in space on the perimeter. Just
from long range. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Isaiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Denver. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his doubters wrong.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to be this good in high school. Then when I got to high school and played pretty well, they said, well, you're not going to do that good in college. And when I got to college, they said, well, the NBA, those guys are too big. They're too fast, too strong. The things you do in college won't work in the NBA. And I've just kept pushing ever since. I have a goal of mine. I want to be one of the best little guys to ever play the game.
No question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
It's definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player, regardless of size.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play. Always a good strategy. Get as many people involved as you can early on.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Will Barton, who's out there with Mr. Moves. Jokic is out there with Porter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. Now here's Rivers. Oubre with it. Rivers surveying the D. Outside, Green. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Nuggets in second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the
and free things and, try to get under your skin. See what you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State, Ohio State, to Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here. That type of stuff. You kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, you don't want to be upset. Let's keep the dogs alive.
That's great. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Here's Rivers following the basket by Jokic, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up the low.
To the paint, Oubre with the steal. Down low, Satoransky off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Mr. Moves passes to Porter. Again, the Nuggets score.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Satoransky kicks to Rivers. Over in the corner, Green. To the middle. Here's Satoransky. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Satoransky's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders.
Vanderbilt, guarded by Green. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Jokic. It's 6. To the left wing. It's up the baseline. The kick out to Barton. Back to Jokic. Pass to Barton. On the wing, Porter. The offensive rebound. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by Mahimi. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Denver leading by 7. Outside Porter. And he dunks it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Green. Porter comes in for Oubre. And it's Jody Meeks in for Austin Rivers. Wizards have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
How about the rough road travel last year started by the Wizards? John Wall missed exactly half of the season. The team sending verbal shots back and forth from teammate to teammate. The team never got a thing. They failed to meet expectations.
Washington calls timeout. And talking about the Wizards, even though Wall missed 41 games, they still ended up 4th in the league in assists.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they actually shared the ball pretty well after Wall went out. Saying everybody got an easy. But anyway, they won 10 out of 14 games. The opponents adjusted. Ultimately, by season's end, the Wizards barely made the playoffs.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Jokic. Torrey Craig comes in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Mr. Moves.
Like to show of unselfishness from Porter. Wanted to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Here is Porter. Following the basket by Markieff Morris. Back to Porter. Dish to Plumlee. 5 to shoot. Let's go. Porter, no luck. Wizards trail by 8. To the inside. Porter, no luck.
Just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short-arm that layup.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
John Wall's checked in for Satoransky. Against Morris. Got a piece of it. Ball looking it over. Back to Mahinmi. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get too fired up, guys, nothing.
Greg just with the top to order us some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. Vanderbilt. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. And the wide-open shot from Morris. The three-pointer, no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Wall. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte. And Meeks kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Denver grabs the miss. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The pass to Meeks. He finds Wall. Morris, left side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wall. He treats it as the shot clock ticks down. Wall's got his first 2 points.
There's no fear in his eyes, even when the shot clock is low.
At times, what Wall gives you is unparalleled production at both ends of the floor.
Not too long ago, he was the first player to ever have at least 1,800 points, 800 dimes, 150 steals in the season. I mean,
timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And Washington making a change. Howard's checked in.
And a moment to see numbers for Otto Porter. 6 in steals. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Now, Meeks following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Miss against Wall. Inside, out. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 10 points for Dwight Howard.
it's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
And the basket by Thomas.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the lip.
No, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, this shot just can't be blocked. The way he adjusted.
Here is Wall. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And where the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Denver.
And you can see how important those inside baskets are. This is a team that loves to work the ball inside, whether the entry pass or off of a drive. They like to feed on those high percentage looks.
Here's Howard. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Around 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Shot from the wing. Harris, no good.
Give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. .104 left here in the second. Porter against Porter. And Porter, here we go. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Jokic.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And that one drops for him. Jokic has got 12 points in the game.
So they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
Here's Wall following the basket by Jokic. And here's Wall. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Thomas passes to Millsap. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 6-footer's good. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Wall. And the shot goes in. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
It's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Thomas, no good.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready.
To the paint. Here's Porter. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And now just a 4-point Denver lead. Porter with the steal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldrich from the sideline. David, take it away.
Guys, here with Coach Mike Malone, how has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have, when we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And now,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Isaiah Thomas having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and 5 assists. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game. And one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offense.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, some of it is based on how the defense is playing. He didn't force things. Instead, he rewarded his teammates.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, This one could go down to the last possession. Porter and Morris make up the forward spots. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Outside Beal. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 4. Millsap attacking. Feeds to Porter. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Porter's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nuggets. Porter's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. And Wall kicks to Howard to the inside. Passes to Beal. Tries again. That shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Millsap rebounded by the Wizards. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Porter looking it over. Outside Beal, 6 to shoot. Fires for 3, hits it from three-point range. Beal's got 7 points in the game. Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats. Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think 2, 1 being Anthony Davis. Shot, he's so quick. The player as well, he can face the basket. And then I don't know if there's a better center. On the three-point line, dribbling, take you out of the three-point line, set a flare screen, catch and shoot. He can get at the three-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and one, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
That list is growing. Jokic high post over Howard. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Wizards trailed by 3. Outside Porter kicks at the wall, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And that one's good by Porter.
I like this team basketball, keeping the ball moving till they find the right shot.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Howard. To the middle. Here's Porter. Plays
on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh, here's Thomas. Got 13. Beal with the block. Thomas against Wall. Outside Porter. Kicks it to Beal. Over Porter. Here's Howard. A putback. And Howard with the second chance points. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
What about the persistence of Howard? Refusing to give up on the glass. He gets rewarded for his hustle.
Got that one up quick. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Wall kicks to Morris. It's tipped. Releases. Another one falls for Washington. The Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Millsap dishes to Thomas. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Washington now. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. The feed to Howard. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside and getting good shots from close range.
So here is Harris. Looking At his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Jokic, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
When you think about this, he's been a dominant presence. Howard, he came into the league right out of high school, played all 82 games and played well.
For the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Howard. Oubre comes in for Morris, and Zadaransky subbed in for John Wall. Zadaransky. Now, here's Oubre. 5 to shoot. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And C-Web, you know, so many people talk about Howard's injuries, but he played in all 82 games in each of his first 4 seasons in the league.
That's how you get the nickname. Oh, few guys have ever been that strong in that athletic.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Wizards. Rivers comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Such a fantastic decision. Thomas, he's adept at making the right pass at the right time.
Washington trail. Now, Zadaransky. Rivers in the corner. Drills it from outside. Rivers has got 5 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Finds Millsap. Back to Thomas. Got it. Good job in the low post. 15 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Zadaransky against Thomas. Zadaransky gets the bucket. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now here's Porter. 8 points for him. Millsap misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Oubre. Denver grabs the miss. Thomas gets a wide open look. They get it again. Millsap and a good offensive board. And it gets the bucket. Millsap's got 6 in the quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
He passes to Zadaransky. And yes, it's good. And the Wizards lead by 1. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Out there for his terrific shooting range, C-Web, is Thomas Zadaransky. He's a pretty good playmaker as well.
Excellent player. I mean, he understands out in the floor of the office. If it's not there, he's quick to move the ball and generally makes
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. A different look for Denver. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Wizards 5th.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the end.
Now here's Barton. He's got 5. Here's Lyles. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. We approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Oubre. Zadaransky with it. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Green kicks to Rivers. From outside, off the mark. Denver in the lead. 1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Barton passes to Mr. Moves. Connects from 3-point range. Mr. Moves got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. Oubre, good.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here. And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. How the defense is adjusting.
Here's Mr. Moves. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wizards trail by 3. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Meeks. Denver grabs the miss. Martin on the wing. Oh, offensive interference. Wizards making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Sadoronsky. Kicks it to Meeks. He dishes it to Howard. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
A little bit of a throwback deeply for Howard. Has all of his moves working here tonight.
Vanderbilt can't connect from 13 feet out. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Nuggets on top, leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision. But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Bill Barton is out there with Mr. Moves. Then it's Trey Lyons, and it's Craig in at the small forward. Passes it to Mr. Moves. Sadoronsky grabs the miss.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Here's Rivers, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Martin, the shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Beal's checked in for Washington. Inside, here's Meeks. The layup off target. The Nuggets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. To the paint, here's Lyles. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Dwight Howard. And he makes the first. So for the Wizards, Markieff Morris is checked in for Kelly Oubre. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Meeks. And John Wall subbed in for Rivers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Inside. It's slammed in by Howard.
You got me Howard's way. He'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammer. Here's Mr. Moves. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really.
Beal shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Craig, guarded by Porter. Craig, good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Outside, Wall lets it go from 14. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Denver passing it around. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Wall. He gets it in there.
Wow, he's only going to hit that shot about 1 out of 10 times.
Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Numbers coming out of the break. That's good from Porter on the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. Martin kicks to Craig. Target from outside. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Martin against Beal. Martin passes to Mr. Moves. And it's Lyles in the corner. Howard with the steal and stolen by Barton. They get a hand on it. Barton against Beal. Pass to Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And let's see what Denver has coming up on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Quarter to play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And stolen by Barton. Here's Mr. Moves. And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here. He's off on the first. The Nuggets making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Wall finds Howard. Outside Beal. Over Harris. Another one falls for Washington.
But you got to respect how fast Beal gets his shot off. Remarkable at reading the deep and pulling up on it off the pass.
And here's Millsap, the arc. The Nuggets with another miss. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to Wall. Dishes to Beal. He kicks it to Porter. There's the pass to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Popped up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
Mr. Moves passes to Millsap. Here's Mr. Moves. Now the dish to Millsap. Over Morris. And that one's good. Millsap.
Getting harder the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And a chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
He's just been gunning. He's been his spots, and you need that kind of patience.
He's really inspired up about this game.
The wall, stolen by Thomas. Fast break, here we go. There it goes, it's in, and the Wizards.
Half, and he started to settle in.
Them in the conversation for athletic, big
pick in the draft. Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to.
Three. Harris outside. It almost feels wrong to call him a pure, and he just loves to set up his
because he commands.
Here's Jokic.
But he's showing you he wants to close the rings, and it's appreciated by him.
And that one hits back on 7 of 10 shooting.
So tough to slow down Wall. Once on a foul, or either hope he missed.
Able to get 1 of 2. Side of the rim, and it swirls in for beal. Nuggets lead by 2.
And you might not have expected
because he knows
the right side. Wall hits the target from 18 feet. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 7 for Wall, no luck. And it's Thomas. It's good.
wow, that is cold-blooded.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Howard. Down.
See Howard welcome the chance.
Is tied at 93. 20 seconds left. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to contest. Right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All up. And it's Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail. But he gets it back. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one. Elbow shot is on the way. Thomas is fouled. Shooting from Thomas pitched the Jokic, and so it looks like
he almost corralled it in, but still.
And the shot goes in.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard. Effective.
We're in overtime in 90 seconds. Fifth in just 7 shots.
Really nice job to control.
A floater. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
They count on
Wall. Has to be. And another miss by Washington.
Knows how to draw those misses.
And so he drops them both.
He demands the ball, and it's a key possession.
Thomas
so hard.
So it gets them both, and it's a 2 ball, kicks to Beal. Here's Howard. Jokic finds Thomas. And another miss by Denver. What a big possession right here. It's in!
Good movement.
John, guys, what do you think?
And really no need. Right. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what?
Very much.
It was a good game we played tonight, but we stuck with it and we fought it out and won the game.
Wraps it up for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
Howard went into straight beast mode. They had such a double. Thomas had a double.